If you're struggling with hair loss and you're a woman and you are going through this embarrassing time, very struggling time, then this video is for you. And I'm smiling like this because this is about the 15th time I recorded this. Now it's lagging and it's freezing because I tried to record so many times. So bear with me here. I'm going to be just sharing some things that I've been through. The struggle is real and it is not something that is fun at all. So I am going to be putting down in the description a free page, a clickable link that I will be putting some tips and some things that I did. So I am going to try to be remembering what I said and what didn't say on this video, so bear with me once again. I had bald spots probably throughout my about the last 7 years up until about really a year and a half ago was when I went on my hair growth journey. But prior to that, I had some balding spots right in the front of my hair. So this was just very noticeable. And I was filling them in with different things just to try to hide it. And I didn't take pictures of it because I was so embarrassed and distraught. So if you were going through this, you know exactly what I mean. But up until a year and a half ago, which was 2024, January of 2024, I went on a hair growth journey. And I decided to just do a no poo shampoo. You don't have to do this, but I did this for about 6 months with Indian hair powders, rice bar shampoos, and I will put a video clip about even with all this bleach in my hair, how full my hair was and wavy. I have natural wavy in my hair, but it was bringing all that out again when I lost that for many years. And it looks so full and so nice. So if you don't have wavy hair and you do use ADM powders, this is something that will, I believe, fill your hair and it'll help just heal it from the inside out. But you do have to stop using heat in your hair for a while. If you don't give it up completely, then you do have to give your hair a break, at least I'd say 6 months is my suggestion. And if you do happen to use it, use a heat protectant, of course. And I stopped using bleach probably, it's been almost a year now. I don't use a blow dryer in my hair again. I did for probably the last couple of months of last year, and now I'm back to using no heat of blow dryer in my hair now. And I don't use flat irons or curling irons. You can use small little braids, not too tight at nighttime, about 5 or 6 to give your hair this nice full look while you're trying to heal your hair. And I still do it, even though my hair is just so nice and so full. This is probably day 3 or 4 not washing my hair. I don't wash it every day. I don't wash it very often. I believe I've gone 15 days the longest, and I go usually from anywhere from 5 to 6 days, probably 8 once in a while. But I do use, like I said, lavender or peppermint in my scalp with my hair oils. And the brushes that I use a detangler, which is one of my favorite. I use a boar brush as well as a bamboo, but I always go back to my detangler even when my hair is dry. And I do separate my hair in sections and start from the bottom up and just work my way if my hair does tangle. Now, with the braiding every single night with the satin bonnet, that's going to help with getting with your hair tangling. And you could also use a little bun on top of your hair with the satin bonnet, not too tight, with your silk scrunchie. So I am going to explain a little bit more in that description of my clickable link. This way you can get some things and what to do and not to do for your scalp and your hair, and just babying your hair, doing your scalp massages, and not being too harsh with brushing your hair. So I really had a lot of things to say before, but right now I am a little bit just overwhelmed with the video, but I just wanted to share with you that this is something that could be reversed. If you do have anything that's medical or you want to check with your doctor, if you are low on iron or you may have something that you're lacking, then you do want to check with them. I was able to get my health back up, being anemic. That was part of the problem, that my hair was balding. But then as years went by, this was over bleaching and over using hot tools. So I did give up a lot of this stuff. And for me to have my hair fuller and grow out is worth it more than having all this other stuff that you're putting in your hair and constantly frying and damaging your hair. So when I am a lot more put together with my ebook that I'm going to put out, I was doing a 3 month hair growth challenge for myself. I took a picture December 2020 of last year and I measured it, showing where the tips of my hair was. You could do that. The next one I did was March 2022. And then I'm going to be doing another one June 20th to show how much my hair has grown. Now, I don't trim my hair. I dust it, hair dusting, but the last time I did it was December of last year. And my hair, I look every day, well, not every day, I look quite often in the light. And then I go outside as well and look in the light and see if I have split ends, and I don't have any. And I know it sounds unbelievable. I may have one up here or somewhere, but when I look at my tips, I don't have any. I know my hair looks thinner at the bottom because I don't trim it and I don't do the blunt cut. Now, on this challenge, you're not going to trim your hair. You're going to go to hair dustings, because if you keep trimming your hair and you see these videos or hairdressers that tell you to do it, you're not going to get any progress. You're going to be cutting off any progress because your hair grows a half an inch a month. In that 1 month or 3 month challenge, I did show the line how much my hair did grow, and I will put up a video at the end to show you which one it was. In my thumbnail, it just showed the difference. So I do have a recipe that I'll put up. You could do different things with the shea butter to use on the tips of your hair, is what I only use that on. So it locks in your split ends and helps with anything just splitting or friction on your hair. So I'm going to put that below, and I will tell you, like I said, just give you a little guide. The the balding has not happened. I am getting so much hair growth. I don't know. I'll turn this up for a minute so you can kind of see my scalp. I have so much hair growth. It's just baby hairs coming in and the things that I'm doing all the time. Get this out
So
there,
I will put
and
that
hopefully I will make a
as well
video
below.
better than this. But later, when I'm not just overwhelmed and frustrated with how many times I had to do this video. So it is May 21st, and I will be putting that ebook out the beginning of June, because I'm going to be doing that 3 month challenge that you can get started with. And the guide below is just to get you started with a hair growth journey, or trying to grow your hair back in, or fullness. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone that may be having this issue. And once again, I thank you for stopping by, and you have a wonderful day. You are beautiful. Mwah.